At the dawn of history, the Sumerians revolutionized human expression by developing writing and figurative art. Through a process of simplification, they transformed complex visual realities into standardized signs and iconic forms. Known as conventionalization, this method prioritized essential characteristics over realistic detail to convey enduring concepts. Thus, these artistic and linguistic conventions established a formal framework for representing human experience that moved beyond mere visual imitation. The Sumerians, who were engaged in formulating the patterns and conventions that regulated their own new and innovative life, also established conventions for depicting the human face. In the small inlaid shell box known as the Standard of Ur, we observe several methods of representation that simplify narrative, explain action, and even convey a sense of motion to the viewer. This decorative panel is a depiction of a Sumerian military victory and its aftermath: the march of infantry, the chariot charge, files of prisoners and servants bringing spoils of war, ending with the king relaxing after the battle, drinking from his cup among his courtiers while listening to the music of a lyre. The figures are arranged with precision in horizontal registers. Their purpose is undoubtedly identical to that of today's cartoons: to leave a coherent narrative impact. The spacing between the figures is deliberate, and no figure overlaps another. Gestures, such as the line of infantry, are repeated to convey the sense of a multitude. The horses of the war chariots and the rows of their hooves are repeated to indicate the presence of other horses and their tactical formation, transitioning from a walking gait to a gallop during the two stages of the attack. One of the striking features of this art is the combination of the profile and frontal views. For instance, the soldiers' bodies were depicted from the side, while their eyes were rendered as large forward-facing features. This was not an artistic error, but a deliberate conceptual choice. The artist was not interested in recording the scene as it appears in a fleeting moment, the visual method. Rather, they aimed to present the human body with all its defining, essential components, ensuring that the complete and recognizable form of a person was evoked in the viewer's mind. Ultimately, this formal and rule-bound style transcended art itself. This formalism reflected the Sumerians' effort to establish a lasting order in a society that was still in its infancy. This regimented and sacred worldview permeated not only their art, but also all their customs, rituals, and social behaviors, remaining a standard for ordering existence for centuries. A perspective that later manifested in different forms in ancient Greek philosophy, particularly in Plato's theory of forms.